Accessibility life hacks. Used computer buyers tips.
Do you need a new computer? You may have heard that the cost of computer parts such as memory and storage has risen through the roof thanks to short supply caused by demand for the hardware needed to run artificial intelligence. As of the recording of this video, the price of computer memory has skyrocketed, and solid-state storage has also risen dramatically in price. This has caused both the cost of new computers to increase, and may also result in shortages due to low supply. New computers with the latest operating systems will have the most up-to-date accessibility features. However, at this moment in time, a new computer can be very costly. But don't worry, you do not need a brand new computer to run the latest version of Windows 11 and use the latest accessibility features it has. For example, an 8-year-old used computer from 2018 can be fully compatible with Windows 11 and give you a great experience with the full suite of accessibility features it comes with, and saving you a lot of money in the process. In this video, I'll explain what you need to know and to look out for to get the best deal you can for a used system that can keep up with your needs. The three major components to pay attention to are the CPU, the amount of memory it has, and how much storage it has. For the CPU, any Intel CPU that is 8th generation or newer, or any AMD Ryzen processor is compatible with Windows 11. When looking at used computers on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, the description should mention what generation the CPU is. If it doesn't, message the seller to confirm, or keep looking for another system. For computer memory, you want to aim for about 16 gigabytes. This will give you the best overall experience. However, if you only need to do basic tasks like browsing the internet or writing a document, 8 gigabytes will suffice and may save you some money. For hard drive storage, this is more dependent on what you want to do with your computer. 128 gigabytes of storage is the minimum to give you a good experience, and consider 256 gigabytes or more if you plan on storing a lot of large files such as photos and videos. Meeting these requirements should result with a computer that should run Windows 11 very well. The rest of the system, such as screen size and quality, backlit keyboard, speakers, and other features will come down to your preference and budget, just as long as the computer meets the specifications outlined earlier. Laptops that came with Windows 10 when new will have a license built into the machine, which can activate a new install of Windows 11. So it's very likely that you won't have to buy a copy of Windows. Desktop computers will vary. Check to see if the photos show a Windows 10 license sticker. This can be used to activate a copy of Windows 11. Follow the link in the video description for instructions on how to install a fresh copy of Windows 11. Laptops with 8th gen Intel processors or equivalent are currently going for as low as $150 on eBay and range around $300 on average. They represent amazing value and will deliver a great Windows 11 experience for a fraction of the cost of a new computer. Desktop computers with the same hardware are around the same cost, though bear in mind that they tend to be the computer only and don't come with monitors or a mouse and keyboard, so this will be an added cost. One caveat of buying used is the lack of a warranty. So if you have issues with a used PC, you won't be able to get any support for the machine. If this is important to you, look at purchasing a refurbished computer. It may cost slightly more, but they will come with a warranty and have been tested before they are sent to you. Another is general condition of the device, especially a battery in a laptop. Pay attention to the photos and description of the listing, and make sure you are satisfied with the condition of the used computer. If you're okay with not having a pristine machine, you can save a bit of money buying a computer that is cosmetically imperfect but otherwise fully functional. So, to summarize, look for a computer with at least an 8th gen Intel or AMD Ryzen CPU, 8GB of memory, and 128GB of storage. Following this advice, I hope I can point you in the right direction for purchasing a used computer. This should get you a pretty decent machine that should work well with the latest accessibility features without having to spend thousands of dollars on a new computer, and should work great for years to come.
Centre for Accessibility Australia. accessibility.org.au. Supported by Government of Western Australia, Department of Communities.